But what is the culture? Bro, let me educate you. Every culture starts from a language of America, right? But what is the culture? Bro.
See, when these Hamites talk about what is Black American culture, and they have the nerve to come on social media and say we have no culture, but then when we look at their culture, they say, "Oh, why you got to talk about our culture?" See, like none of us made them do this. This is a willing choice. Did we go to their homeland and force them to do this? Did the white man go to their homeland and force them to put plates in their lips? Did anybody invade their land and tell them to do this, to figure their ears and their mouth? This is a woman. This looks like a man, does it not?
Okay.
And this is the epitome of beauty for these Canaanites. But they want us to be ashamed to tell the truth about what their culture is. This is what they do. We're not mocking anything. This is what they do. They're the ones who scar up their face. Forget tattoos. No, they cutting tattoos in their flesh to make sure scars with keloids like that and permanent. That ain't what we do. These are the Canaanites, the human traffickers.
True Black Africans and African Americans do not claim Black Americans. We are not the same. African tends to focus on progress, family values, and community upliftment, rather than...
She said they focus on progress. What else?
Family values.
Family values.
Family, this is what they call progress.
They trying to swap with Black Americans' history. Like, they don't even want to acknowledge these are their people. This is their homeland. This is how things look today. Every video I posted showing how Africa is living, they want to say, oh, that's East Africa. So I go to West Africa. I post West Africa. Oh, so that's the ghetto. This video right here is 8 days ago, y'all. Go look this bitch. This shit is 8 fucking days ago. Y'all are sitting here making y'all people look so bad. Y'all bring y'all ass over here to America and try to literally get so much arrogance and false confidence till you forget that this is what you come from. This is where your fellow people, your blood people are. That's not our history. That's not where we come from. That's not what we are. Even if you want to go back to slaves, y'all like to say we were slaves. Our slaves were living better than this in the early 1800s. Do you see? This is 8 days ago. This video was captured. I can't argue with them. And then say, oh, only Africans are in college. Bro, if y'all run them numbers and see how many Black Americans are college graduates, like, I don't know what the fuck. They think we other Africans or something. So they're trying to pop it, but they can't really pop it. Like, we got money. Like, we have money.
Sorry about the language, family.
Section 8 housing. Y'all fucking country is stealing y'all.
I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, I got to turn that off. But y'all get the point. You will see today that many of these same people, their soul is fixed upon us. Whatever we're doing, they have to have something to say about it. Whatever any style we come up, they gotta copy it and then say they originated it. You know, soul food really comes from Africa. You know, hip hop really comes from Africa. You know, jazz really came from Africa first. Anything we invent came from Africa first. But they never created it. Brothers and sisters, if you look at many of these same places, once we left the continent of Africa, the continent of Africa is the same as it was in the year 700 BC. They have done absolutely nothing. When we came here to the Americas as slaves, we built this country up to the greatest nation in the world, and they in their own homelands built nothing. Many of them still build mud huts to this day. I gotta tell the truth. Is that because we hindered them? Did black people here in America and in the Caribbean, did we hinder them?
We
Nope.
weren't even over there like that.
Mm-mm.
Did we send soldiers over there and go to war against them?
Mm-mm.
But yet they hate us? This tells you who they are biblically. This is why they're so angry, family, because this is what they've been able to do. They have been able to mingle in and hide amongst our people and extract our blessings from us, our land from us, our businesses from us, our relationships from us, our money from us, our Hebrew Israelite. They're even stealing our Israelite identity. And they deceiving our people, foundational Black Americans and Caribbeans, to go into Ghana, Nigeria, and so forth, thinking we reclaiming our heritage. We're following the path of the migration of the Canaanites. This is how they left Israel, went into Tyre, sailed to Carthage, then from Carthage to Libya, from Libya to Timbuktu, from Timbuktu to ancient Ghana, then to Nigeria, following us. This is why once we left Africa, wherever these Canaanites go, their land is trash. They are cursed. Yah said, what be Canaan?
Curse it, be Canaan.
Cursed be Canaan. This is why they want to be around us, because they're cursed.
I'm different, I'm built better. Call it the sauce, yeah, I'm the recipe. I'm too much, baby, they can't mess with me. You know why you don't think? Cause you ain't supposed to. They tryna box me in, but I don't owe you. Playing folks talk ever.
We're not like them, family. They're not like us.
Taking public transport in, Africa's biggest flab.
And one of the bags. Oh. Why this thing's a lot here.
When do so-called Black foundational American people here use the river as a toilet? Is this our heritage? Is this what we do, fam? Did we even do this in slavery? Did we do this in chattel slavery, the worst that any human condition ever lived in? Did we even do that then? We didn't even do that as slaves, and they doing this as free people in their own homeland. And have the nerve to say we have no culture. Look at their culture, family. There's a reason for this. This is why they want us to be called African American, because it makes them look better and it allows them to be able to take from us. The minute we delineate, it exposes them. Look at the conversation shifting now, because they have disparaged us for so long, saying we don't have no culture. Now look how it's being shifted to show the truth of who these people really are. This is not us, and this was never our culture. This never was our culture. Not even in chattel slavery was this our culture.
I'll show you how blessed you have to be. So when you watch this video,
we're in a strange land. America came here in chains. They remained in Africa, and this is what Africa is like. After 400 years of us being here, they still live in the same way, probably worse than when we left it. Of course, it was better when we was there, because we that people. We're the chosen people. We the chosen ones of the Most High. So when we lived there, it was way better than that. We're not there. Look how they live without us.
Okay.
Look how they live without us. That's why they don't want us to delineate. You need to know who the Edomites are. We know that now. But now y'all saying, okay, good. Now it's time for you to know who the Canaanites are. And matter of fact, the Canaanites are right among you. Let's see the scripture. We're going to show you the scripture that the Most High showed that the Canaanites would be hidden right amongst us because they are melanated like us. They are not black. They're just melanated. We need to actually do away with the term black altogether, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Okay.
Putting this all in the same pot.
Yes.
Right.
We are the house
All in
of
the
Judah.
same pot.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to go, y'all. I want y'all to write these scriptures down. I want you to know this for yourself, and you need to be able to know this Hebrews. If you have conversation with other Israelites, you need to be able to prove these things for yourself, and you need to not be scammed. These guys are scammers. And the Hindu ones are scammers too. The Hindus be in Uganda claiming they African American because they're in Uganda, because they've colonized Uganda. They'll come here to the United States and other areas and say African American. Just like Kamala Harris, just like Barack Obama.
I fell out to the joke that one too. Yum 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 yum. Yum yum. Yum yum. Yum 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 yum. Yum yum. Yum yum yum. Yum yum yum. Yum yum.
Family, what part of our culture is this, y'all? What part of our culture is this? What part of our culture is this, family? When the Most High said our people's going to be eating maggots?
Never.
Yo, because
Never.
they got melanated skin, we the same? We are not the same, family. These are Canaanites. Go ahead.
Hadassah said, I was in a Facebook group for Black expats in Ghana, and 80% of the talk was about how not to get scammed.
Thank you, Hadassah, for sharing that. That's facts. This is what we're talking about. This is what the Most High is talking about when he said, this is why Hebrew and the meaning of names is so important, because if we just look at this with the English Western mindset, we're going to lose so much. To be a Canaanite is to be a peddler, which means a scam artist, a scammer.
Cain. And Kohen, if I could chime in for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not just talking about one particular country in Africa who are scammers, who have this trait, trafficker. They're even found in Nigeria.
Yes.
You see some of the biggest mail fraud scams, international scams, they come out of Nigeria.
Yes.
They even have coded laws on the books having to do with dealing with Nigeria. There, a lot of them are on the FBA, the FBI list of wanted, things of that nature. I mean, big scams. So that's not just any one or two or three countries. We're talking Canaanites, their traits, who they are, is found throughout West Africa.
Absolutely. Canaan, human traffickers. These are the people who sold descendants of American slaves into the white man's slave ships. These are the ones who are quick to say we have no culture. This is why they were stealing our ancestors from the beginning. They stole Dinah from the beginning. They looked at her beauty, her culture, the culture of Abraham, Sarah, Isaac, and Rebecca, and they was constantly trying to steal them and traffic them. You know, foundational Black Americans invented country music.
Mm-hmm.
But now the Kenyans are stealing country music like they did it.
In this world full of confusion, full of drama, country music is the only thing that makes sense to me.
There's two things. Nothing I know. Was a girl. Started out, it was a very tiny genre. Yes, there were country music programs on the radio, and that was pretty much, and people never got to get together like this in a setting like this.
Yeah, everything we do, it's just like you do in Africa. Everything we create, yeah, there's a version of that in Africa. They steal everything and then say and swear up and down that they did it first.
Man,
and they dress like it.
He even has a little country accent going too. You hear that?
Yeah. They did it first in Africa. They wore cowboy hats and tassels and buckles and cowboy boots before Black Americans did it here. This is the insanity.
More people are getting to know.
This is the Canaanites. These are the scammers, the Canaanites.
For the messages that country portrays. But it's all about family, sad songs, love songs, heartbreak songs, talks about life generally.
It's a dream come true to me to see a crowd like this today. I'm going down to the home.
But I thought you didn't want to be us. But I thought you didn't cosplay Black Americans because country music came from us, the Aboriginal people. The line dances, the fashion, that came from us. The joke.